Hello again, everyone. Atterman John here, and I've gotten John to agree to let me force Storm, even if it's going to be awful for us.
Yeah, we
So,
said
if
he
there,
said
yeah,
he said if there are zero storm cards in this pack, we don't have to do it. And I said great. And Nightscape Familiar apparently counts. So,
it is a card for Storm.
and here we hit
Nothing. So we're going to
nothing.
go with Expunge.
Okay.
Because it actually gives us options for another deck.
Can't believe we first picked Nightscape Familiar.
Hey, come on. It could be worse.
It almost couldn't be worse.
We could be like Blue-Black Control.
Yeah, Psychotog style.
Yeah, Psychotog style. Legendary creature, Atog Eldrazi Squirrel.
What is it? It's a Tog.
Atog Eldrazi Squirrel.
So is the creature type Tog and it's a Tog? Or
No,
is the
the
creature
creature
type
type
a
is
Tog
Atog,
and then it's
so it's an Atog.
an a Tog? Now is the creature type Anatog, so it's Anatog?
No, no, Anatog would be Anatog.
Oh, there is an Anatog.
Is there an Anatog?
Yeah, I'm
Really?
pretty sure it's the red green one.
Really?
I think so. Now, what's that creature type?
It'd be an Anatog?
An Anatog?
The
Oh,
banana tog?
an Anatog. Oh boy. Advanced name Anatog. No,
I'm just gonna search up Atog. That'll find every single one of them.
no, that won't. It'll only find that one.
What? Oratog, Chronatog, Foratog, Lithatog, Megatog? They all
There.
have a name. Oh, High Tide.
What's the red green? Okay, I did. Or Psychotog.
Or Psychotog. The red green one is Lithatog.
All right.
Fantatog.
So I will not say anything. You get to pick what you want here.
That makes me feel weird though. But High Tide. We're going Storm because you agreed.
Psychotog is so much better. Oh, and we get past Bad River. Oh my gosh.
Well, maybe we'll pick up Psychotog on the rebound. People have done that to us before. So there's
No,
the original Psychotog
I can't believe
archetype.
we picked High Tide over Psychotog.
Yeah, well, fuck off, John. You agreed to this.
5 out of 5. 0 votes.
And we got a Gush. See? It works in both decks.
Okay, it would work better with Psychotog because you get to draw 4 cards and discard them to Psychotog, pumping it by
This is
6.
still actually combo.
Theoretically.
Hmm. So that's the original Psychotog. There's Sarkatog.
What's the red green one?
The red green one was Lithatog.
Oh, Lithog.
Artifacts and lands. Sakrtog or
There was
Sarkatog.
another. This one was playable too, I think. I forgot which. There
Two
was two.
cards from graveyard and artifacts.
I think the blue black one was absurd, and there was one other one that was playable, but I forgot
Is it
which.
like Chronotog or something like that?
Well, that one was a different era. Jeez.
Do you care for any of these?
We could take smokestack.
Sure.
All right.
Necrotog. Megatog.
Okay.
Foratog. Tog. Oh, hey, Frantic Search.
Frantic search a tog.
Chronotog Totem.
Right.
Comes with 1/2, and then you can get +3/+3 for skipping a turn.
Yeah.
Because skipping a turn's legit.
This was the Chronotog stasis deck. It was really annoying.
Chronotog Stasis, huh?
Yeah, you could lock them out of the game, and they would just deck themselves.
How would you... How does that work?
I forgot how it worked.
Take the Cycler guy. Since I'm kind of in charge of making the picks here.
This is the worst deck ever.
It's only the worst deck until it becomes good.
All right.
So that's all the Togs. Yeah, fine. I'll close out of it and actually pay attention. Alright, so we'll pick up a lonely sandbar. Pick up one of those. Nothing else worth picking up here, right?
I don't care.
Oh, come on, John. You gotta at least try.
I did try. We could have had the sick Psychotog deck
Yes, yes. We could have had Psychotog. I know, I know.
instead we're playing Kenai even. Spirit Mirror?
That doesn't even do anything. I guess. It's just a.
Rocky Tar Pit?
What?
Rocky Tar Pit?
Yeah, I think the Rocky Tarpit.
Oh man. Scourge Familiar?
Yeah. Start picking bad cards here. Alright, so.
What a blowout. We have exactly one playable card.
We have more than one
Oh,
playable
we have
card.
two. We have Expunge and Gush.
We have Expunge, Gush, Killer Whale.
Sure.
We have playable cards.
We have a Lonely Sandbar. Oh, so we whiff again? Now are you willing to...
What would we grab if we were going to jump?
Oh,
So yeah, that's part of doing this though.
I guess it's foil.
Yeah. Ball Ritual? Or Obsessive Search or Obsidian.
They're all equally terrible.
Ritual produces more mana, Obsessive Search draws cards.
Search.
Card draw is what you need in this.
Yeah. We always get card draw.
Don't worry, someone will pass us a Tendrils and then we'll get a Brain Freeze and we'll be just fine, John.
Yeah, I'm not actually worried about that part. I'm worried about all the other stuff that we need, which we don't have.
You mean all the deep analyses and everything?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that could be problematic. We'll see.
Like, someone will pass a freeze eventually.
Alright. Well, worst case, this just is just nothing.
This is...
We just end up sitting here forever.
Yeah, then we go concede before we even start the games, and then...
I've tried playing as another Frantic Search. And there's a Battle Screech we're passing.
Good. Someone else can play that card.
Someone else can play the obscenely powerful card that beat us twice in a row.
Because we know it won't be us. Ooh.
Tendrils. Or another Frantic Search, but Tendrils.
Oh, I didn't see Tendrils. Okay.
We need the win con. You do need to pick up at least a 1-up win con.
Yeah, I just didn't see it.
I would have liked either the Frantic Search or the Cabal Ritual, the foil Cabal Ritual there, but... So, now that we have a win con, we can start hiding all this shit. The deck will come together. Just needs time. Just needs time, a little care, and it'll be there. Don't worry.
It's like a garden. It needs to grow.
It needs to grow. You just gotta plant it and it will grow. See, brainstorm.
If you build it, they will come.
If you build it, they will die in a bloody mess of tendrily pain.
So much agony.
So much pain, so much agony. Much Cloud of Fairies, yes, or Nightscape Familiar. Free spell or
Or we
cheaper
get
spell?
double smoke.
Free spell or cheaper spells?
I think the Cloud of Fairies, right?
Yeah, I think it's the Cloud of Fairies.
It cycles, worst case.
No, another Frantic Search.
Alright. Doing it, kind of.
We are actually getting there.
We need, like, another high tide. We need, like, 2 deep analysis.
One high tide's enough, but 2 is really good. We could use a deep analysis or 2.
Another gush would be obviously.
Another gush would be amazing.
Can we get the... Oops.
Can we get the what?
I don't care. Can we get the big card on Tendrils?
Sure. Boom. Big card. Tendrils.
Okay. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is. The guy's just like grabbing his hand and making tendrils come out of his skin.
All right, so we pick up something. Death's Head's Buzzer.
Yeah,
We've never played that card.
that's
Cabal
Cabal
Ritual.
Ritual.
All right, kind of doing it.
Kind of doing it. Owl Familiar. See? Let's shrink the big card down just a bit. So yeah, Owl Familiar. Another Cabal Ritual. Uh,
Ivory Tower.
Ivory Tower for when we're on the draw. Another card we won't play. Another card we won't play.
Uh,
So far, so
well,
good, though.
it's not the worst storm deck I've ever seen.
I mean, the triple Frantic Search single Cloud Affairs is pretty darn
Yeah,
good.
we really need deep analysis.
We do need a deep analysis. Um, I'd also be willing to settle for Mind's Desire.
Alan Crown.
Talon Crown would be kind of cool. Black Lotus.
Ancestral Recall.
Ancestral Recall. Any Mox.
Surprisingly enough, Time Walk is
Turnabout.
Time Walk isn't even that good in this deck.
No, Time Walk sucks in this deck.
Well, I wouldn't
This is
say
Armageddon.
it's basically an Explorer, but we take
Yeah.
turn.
So Turnabout and High Tide we're in pretty good shape now.
We can't ever beat Armageddon, so that's something to consider.
Right. We cannot beat an Armageddon deck.
Which, of course, will be the Battle Screech deck.
Yes.
As they go turn 4 Battle Screech,
Except there was a Radiant in the pack, too.
they'll take Armageddon, for sure.
Counterspell?
Uh,
Or Barrenmore.
I don't.
Which, well, a one of Counterspell is probably not a bad idea.
Alright, let's do that.
Still need more draw effects, obviously.
Or any. We haven't seen any, actually.
Yeah, I mean, we have Brainstorm.
What is this card? Oh,
Each
yeah.
player sacks a guy and makes a demon, and they
Pretty
make a
bad.
demon.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Brainstorm or another Expunge, probably a Brainstorm because it actually does stuff for us. Still, we haven't actually seen a single deep analysis.
Yeah, just haven't seen them. Other decks, of course, take the card. Any blue deck will take it.
Right.
It's very good in blue-green. It's very good in blue-black.
Good in blue-red. Good in blue-white.
Blue-red's pretty uncommon.
We've
Blue-white,
seen it, though.
yeah. It's usually bad.
Usually. Okay, so far it's alright. Again, needs another draw effect or two. One gush is fine. Two gushes is better.
3 gushes.
Three gushes is just gushy. Another Nightscape Familiar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gush.
Okay. I just want to see 2 deep analysis, and then this deck is good.
Yeah. Deep analysis over everything. Except for power.
Except for, well, yes, if we get a big 6 power, I'm going to be very confused.
Let's still take deep analysis over it.
Probably, because it's probably a mirage at that point.
That's right. It's a moto bug. We take it and it turns into, like, Putrid Imp.
Rescind can cycle.
Yep.
Or we grab nothing. Maybe we just steal this Battle Screech.
We only have 20 playables. So.
Rescind. Brain Freeze.
Brain Freeze!
Obsessive Search. Brain Freeze, though, right? 2 win.
I don't know. What do you think? Brain Freeze?
Yeah, I think we want an extra win con at that point, since we're not getting any deep analysis.
Yikes.
Which is scary, because deep analysis is really, really good in this deck. But with the triple Frantic Search, we do still stand a chance.
A very, very small chance.
And triple Nightscape Familiar.
Those guys at least block and regenerate.
Block, regenerate, Frantic Search for 1.
Right.
Turnabout for 1. For 2.
We haven't even seen a Scrivener.
No, we haven't. That is
What?
really remarkable.
It is.
Bad River or an Owl Familiar? Thinking an owl familiar because we want to draw further.
Think we got to take out familiar.
Bad River's good for us, but
I can't believe we haven't seen a Scrivener.
no Scriveners, no deep analysis. Pick up one of those, I guess.
Sure.
Or it's one of these.
They're both terrible. That one's foil.
That one's a foil terrible. Sure.
Sure.
Take a rare. And a rescind.
Alright.
So, it's alright. Not the greatest, but it's alright.
It's very bad.
This deck could work.
It's incredibly terrible.
You say that about every Storm deck.
They all are terrible.
And yet they can win.
Can. Won't.
Oh, just give it a shot, damn it.
Alright, I'll have you build it. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Alright. Thanks for being helpful, John.
Yep. It's just not my style. I hate this deck so much. We could add the nuts Psychotog deck.
We could have had a good Psychotog deck, but still, we wouldn't have seen a single deep analysis.
We would have had the absolute nuts Psychotog deck.
Still wouldn't have seen a single deep analysis, though. Unless the person that took the Psychotog started taking deep analysis because of Psychotog.
So we just go include this entire column?
Yeah, include that entire column.
Okay.
Include this guy. Include this.
Probably all that.
Include that. Include this. Include this.
16 lands.
16 lands. Include all those. Include this.
Yep. Pretty straightforward build. And we'll see you in round 1 when we get destroyed.
Thanks for your vote of confidence, John. We'll see you all in round 1.